And then finally, we have Piper and Lachlan, the other two children of Tim and Violet. They represent the younger generations in America who are spiritually unmoored, similar to Chelsea in the spiritual but not religious. But these two capture a sense of wandering, a sense of not being anchored to anything, trying to find new connections. Obviously, Piper, she's exploring Buddhism, trying to find a sense of purpose outside of the materialism of her family's wealth and prestigious lifestyle. And then Lachlan is searching for something perhaps a little more hedonistic. On the one hand, his experience with Saxon, we'll call it the tugboat experience, and then now him going off with Piper to the monastery. So they represent the American society, especially younger generations, seeking for something and likely to be disappointed with what they find. Now, The White Lotus does not only give us religious seekers and the variety of those expressions, but the show also gives us a couple gurus. Of course, we have Luan Partira, the monk at the local monastery, who gives a grand soliloquy on how Americans have lost their way, and in their quest to avoid pain in the pursuit of pleasure, they are losing their core self. Sadly, that instruction seems to be misappropriated by Tim, who now sees death as a relief. We'll see where that goes in the final couple episodes. But we also have, in the classic Mike White tradition, Frank as a spiritual guru who gives his story of how he came to find his identity that is, in reality, at its base, a conversion story. How he converted to his true identity, but going through a number of avenues that you probably wouldn't hear in many Sunday sermons.